All right. Welcome to Lunch and Learn Zoom Friday. On behalf of Olivia Vo and myself, we are so proud that you joined us. Today is a special day as we are going to practice and perfect our elevator pitches and irresistible offers. We've got this scheduled for once a month. This is actually how we started this group initially. Guess what? 1 year ago. So we are so excited that we can say that this tribe right here, it's been a great journey, and it's been our pleasure to meet each one of you and develop great friendships and business relationships with you over the last year. Olivia, do you have anything you'd like to say about that? Love your glasses, by the way. Isn't she adorable?
Well, I've been thinking about props, right? So props in our pictures and how we can stand out and be memorable. And of course, we're heart-centered entrepreneurs. I got my heart glasses on.
Cute.
Very good. Very good.
Olivia, you are becoming and becoming. It's so becoming of you.
Well,
Yeah. I think Debbie with the Y McKinney about had a heart attack, when we had our event, because me and Olivia both come with bags of props, didn't we, Olivia?
That's hilarious, man.
And so one of the things is we want to get back on our themes as well for our screenshots. And does anybody have any ideas or suggestions for next week's theme for us to do our screenshot? Yes, Vivian, go ahead.
What about summer fun, since we're heading into the summer?
Oh, I was
Great
thinking about
idea.
barbecue, Vivian. So there you go. So that goes hand in hand.
Excellent. So next week's photo, so that means your virtual backgrounds or props that you have in your hand or anything like that when we get ready to do our screenshot will be summer fun. I like it. I like it. Let's go ahead and do us a little screenshot right quick. If everybody will look into the camera, I'll do a quick countdown. 3, 2, 1. Oh, hang on. We got a couple of people coming in. Succeeding with Stevie and Fernando. We'll wait till they get on. Zach, you want to go ahead and introduce yourself? Welcome, by the way.
Hey, this is actually Rob Pettifrezzo. I'm just joining on Zach's computer. I own a payments company here in Fort Walton Beach. Zach is starting his own business, but I've just started helping him the past week or two do that.
What is he doing?
Zach will be running Google ads, doing search engine optimization. So it's all wrapped around digital marketing.
Nice.
Fantastic. Welcome, welcome, welcome. He is in our neck of the woods. I'm actually in Navarre. We've got several people, local people in this group, as well as people from around the world. We've got a lot of Canadians in the house today. And in case you missed it yesterday, I did a couple of impromptu interviews. And Sandra, it wasn't really an interview. We did our little meet and greet, and I absolutely loved it so much that I stopped and I said, hey, do you mind if I record this so I can keep track and take some notes and all of this? So I'm looking forward to bringing her on board to talk to you about her Peru Amazon rainforest project that she's working on. So Sandra, welcome. And I'll let you go ahead and do a quick little introduction. This is, I believe, your second time. Thanks to Claudio for inviting you, but go ahead.
Hi, everyone. Thank you for having me here. It's great to connect with you all the way from Peru, the south to the north. Yeah, I'm in the Amazon rainforest of my country in Peru, southeast part of Peru. I've been working for the past 12 years in wildlife conservation and community development through ecotourism and conservation projects in the area, connected with different businesses and nonprofit organizations together. The photo on the back is real. It's the place, the area of the Amazon we protect. It's about 700 hectares of land that we have under our protection through different organizations. And yeah, I'm looking. Since COVID started, this is the way we all connect, right? through virtual media, and I'm excited to be able to connect with everyone or as many people as possible around the world to raise awareness about the importance of us humans reconnecting with our hearts and with nature together, and safe areas as important as the tropical rainforest, including the Amazon, for our global health. It's so important for us to join as one species. And thank you for having me here.
Welcome, welcome, welcome. Laura,
Hello.
how are you doing today?
Fantastic. How are you, Nancy?
You know, we're doing 100, expect to do better.
I love that. I love it.
You want to
Love
go
it.
ahead and give us a little intro?
Yes, I will. Thank you. And thank you to Olivia for extending me the invitation to come back. So this is my second time with the group, and Kate Unger invited me the first time. So I'm a transformation coach and hypnotherapist. I work primarily with women who may be diminishing or deflecting their greatness in some way. And the bigger problem with that is that they end up feeling exhausted and frustrated for not being recognized or getting the support that they need. So I work with women to help them through that so that they actually put themselves first, and it's not in a selfish way. So that's who I am. And from Toronto, Ontario.
Very good. Very good. Okay. We are going to, let's see here. I thought Fernando popped on. Did he? Yes, he
He said
popped
he had
back.
to go. Something came up. He wrote
Yeah.
in the chat.
Okay. Let's go ahead and do our screenshot then right quick. 3, 2, 1. And I'll do another one. 3, 2, 1. All right. We're going to do a quick little screen share today.
I got my email. I'm in.
Oh, good.
Logging
Good,
into
good.
LinkedIn made the difference.
Good deal. Good deal. Everybody see my screen?
Yep.
All right. So we are going to get back in the program. We're out of practice. And one of the primary focus areas of this group is to help you learn how to pitch like a pro. And today is that time during the month. And I wanted to give you heads up. This is a cooperation project reminder. We talked about doing this book. Well, it's time. And I know you sent me your stuff last year, but I'm going to do a jot form and let you resend it now that you are a new business. You've perfected your pitch. You've worked on that through all of this time. And then if you know of anybody who would like to submit a chapter that has training that would help us achieve virtual marketplace mastery, please connect them with me right away so we can get their article submitted and get that done. So that's the first thing. Next, for our events, we are scheduled for a posting party to try that next week. And so what I need you to do is I will send you an email with directions on how that's going to happen. But in the meantime, I want you to think about an interesting post. And we do the offer in the comments. We don't necessarily do the offer in that post. And I'll be telling you how to do that. But you need a graphic, something that's going to be attention grabbing to get their name. And I will give you a place inside our group. Those of you who have not went and joined our LinkedIn group, Meet My Referral Partners, you need to do so. It's a private group right now. So you need to go in there and do your introduction and put your links so everybody can connect with you on that. And we will be planning on doing that posting party at next week's Lunch and Learn Zoom Friday. The way that this works, that helps all the algorithms. Now, it may take you a week to get through them all, but we're going to start that process on Friday. And we, everybody that wants to participate should have that ready and copy and pasted, ready to go. So again, I will send you an email with specific directions on that. For our other events like this one today, and when we do special events in our Lunch and Learn Zoom Friday, we'll be adding Eventbrite and Facebook and LinkedIn and putting those events on there. So to help us get the word out, we need you to share those events and make sure that you mark either interested or going, especially for our Lunch and Learn Zoom Fridays. Okay. That's going to help other people see it. If they see an event, they don't realize that we could have 100 people in this group. You never know who's going to be here from week to week. But if they go in there and see only one person's interested and only 2 people have signed up, they don't know what my Zoom registrations look like. And so they might, think twice about it. But if they say 50, 75 people that are interested in going, it might stop them in their tracks. So right now, for the event this afternoon, it seems that LinkedIn was the best one. Right now, they were closing in on 100 people saying they were going, I think, on LinkedIn today. So that'll be fabulous. So anyways, I'm very excited, really excited about that. So that's kind of got the housekeeping out of the way. Last week, the Grand Junction had a wonderful workshop with Mike Manning, and he did an elevator pitch workshop for us. And so I wanted to share with you a couple of takeaways. Some of these you might want to use today. And here are a few tips. Number one, connect as quick as possible. Some of us are guilty of this. Ditch the chit chat, the thank yous, the good mornings, because guess what? We have a timer. When this is truly a networking event, there's a timer there. So you need to get in and get out as quick as possible. Number two, put their world in their head. Imagine this, paint a picture, give a scenario, and those need to be tied to not you, but the person you're trying to attract, because you want to stop them in their tracks. We talked about hook, story, and offer. You know, that's on ClickFunnels, Dean Graziosi, and, you know, Tony Robbins, and all of them. They really have been masterful at this. So put their world in their head. Number three, show your solution to their problem. How can you help them? What's in it for them? Not you. This is not about you. How specifically did you help your most recent client? Give examples. And then you need to have several of these stories in your repertoire so that you can rotate through these stories as time goes on and have different examples. This is great for like our group, because we know who you are now. We can all, and I say this and I love this, because we can all close our eyes and listen to you speak, and we know who you are. So now it's time that we dig in, build the relationship, and learn more about your business. And one of the ways that you can do that is through storytelling. Here are some pitch ideas that he made us do in our breakout rooms. My name is Nancy Gaskins, and I recently worked with the client on blank. That's why I love this. That's why I participate. That's why all of that. That is short, sweet, to the point, but it's not boring, because then you give them specifics and it makes them think of people that they might can refer you to. Another one of my favorite stories is blank. That's why I blank. One of my favorite client stories is last week at our mastermind when we were talking with Richard Morden, and we came up with, who remembers who was in that group? Instead of going after onesies and twosie clients, we was talking to him about how to go and grab a bunch of clients, right? And what did we say? Who could he connect with?
Groups. We were talking about groups.
Yeah, groups and lawyers. And
Attorneys.
Okay, so we said lawyers, but we
lawyers.
took it a step further, and we said not just to get onesies and twosies from a lawyer, but what should he do with that lawyer? Who remembers? Richard, are you on here?
Yep, I'm
There
on
he
here.
is.
It's
We said let's partner so that every
Yeah.
client that attorney gets, it's an automatic client for Richard. So see how that story would come in, that we're innovative, we're creative, those type things. And then another one was, I helped a client solve blank. That's why I blank. These are really good prompters to help you change up your elevator pitch and to really help your referral partner nail it down.
Nancy,
thought-
can we take a photograph of that? Will you permit
Yep.
that?
Yep, I'll go back.
I just wanted to make sure I did it. I just wanted it to have permission. That's all.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Anything that we do on here, like I said, it'll be on our video recordings for us, but you can also screen share. Now, I loved this one. This was another tip from Jackie. She was real big in BNI, which is another networking group, and she shared this. You know, this is Memorial Day coming up, right? So she said, when you're at your family barbecue this weekend, listen for this. And then she gave something specific to listen to, so we would know whether that would be a referral partner for her. So I came up with a few things for us to kind of think about. You know, anybody need to cut down on their drinking? Maybe they're talking about their weight. exercise, listen for those cued in things. So you can tell us something specific that we should be looking for, and we would know that that would be a possible referral partner for you. Somebody for us, you know, we're looking for entrepreneurs, somebody who wants to own and operate their own business. Some of you are in direct sales trying to build your team. I'm looking for new, aspiring and emerging entrepreneurs. So think about this. Who's griping about their job? Who's griping about their boss? Looking for other career options. Gary Sizemore, he's a franchise guy, you know, might be looking for different ways, right? Another thing, money issues, bills, dreaming about a new car, wanting to go on vacation, tired of COVID, would like to have some more money. That might be for a financial person. So does this make sense for everybody? How you can help your referral partners be more productive for you? So our cross-pollination event today, I wanted us to spend some time practicing so that you would know what to expect, because we've never been to any of their events. You know, a lot of networking groups, they're all different. So I want to try and give you a leg up. So first of all, there's going to be a 30-second intro, and there's going to be a timer. So it can include anything that you want, including an offer and an ask if you want. Then we're going to have 4 or 5 rounds, and each one of us has been asked to do a short little training and give a little exercise that we'll do in the breakout room. So you'll get that instruction as we go into the breakout room. So you don't have to worry about that. She will allow you to post your contact information, business details, and offers in the chat. So you need to have that prepared in advance. So all you have to do is copy and paste that in the chat. And so to kick us off, I'm going to quit screen sharing right quick, and going to ask Bruce to start us off, because he did such a fabulous job. And then go through before you do it and tell them what you're going to tell them, Bruce.
There we go. All right. So one of the things that you want ideally to start off with is a hook. So like a question or something to get their attention. Then you say who you are and what your area of expertise is. And then who you help, who your target market is, and how you help them. So those are the main parts that really kind of
and your call to action, if you have a call to
action after, you know, depending on what you're doing in that. So yeah. And so for the one for I'm wanting to include my little offer at the end for this cross-pollination event. And so I needed to switch it up a little bit because only 30 seconds total. So I'm dropping my hook at the beginning so that I can add my call to action offer at the end. So do you want me to do what I'm going to?
Are you sure you want to do that? Because you will be able to do it in the chat, and you could say, you know, got a special offer in the chat or something like that.
Okay, that's why I wasn't too sure how we were going to.
Yeah, because I'm going to let you do your full presentation, your 30 seconds, and then I'm going to go around and we're going to work on our hooks first, just quickly. Okay, go ahead.
So I'll just do the one like I did last week then.
Yes.
Are you living your life to the fullest or just existing? Hi, my name is Bruce Barnes. I'm a mindset and wellness expert. I empower heart-centered people who want to improve their overall well-being by using my courses, coaching programs, and technology that help you to actualize your full potential. Hashtag full potential. So that's real short and sweet, but this is then just saying, says I've got a special offer for a quantum wellness assessment, normally $250, special $175.
Okay. That's the other thing. While we're going through the room right quick, come up with your hashtag today, because I want every single one of you to have a short, sweet, snappy hashtag at the end. Okay. So let's go through and let's each one of us talk about your hook at the very beginning. And I'll start with mine. Eagles don't hang out with. Who can finish that for me?
Turkeys.
Chickens,
else?
Turkeys and chickens,
Turkeys. and
Okay.
and
Okay,
occasionally
so-
ducks.
Yeah, so that's my hook. Okay. Everybody got that? All right, Claudio, do you have a hook yet?
I was thinking of something like, are you tired of the banks and the major corporations using our money to make billions of dollars in profits?
Good. Okay.
Nancy, do you want me to be timer?
Not yet. When we get ready to do the 30-second, we're just going to go through and do everybody's hook. Who has one that they'd like to share? Go ahead, Marcia.
Have you aged these past 14 months? Lost your youthful zest?
Good. Anybody else?
Here.
Okay, go ahead.
Have you spent a lot of time, money, and energy working on your pitch, and yet it still doesn't feel authentic?
Oh,
Nice.
yeah. Okay.
Did you know that genetics is the ammunition and our lifestyle pulls the trigger? Think about that for a moment.
Y'all are doing good. Who else have one?
I do.
Richard, go ahead.
Are you a people pleaser? Do you realize learning to say no could save you 10 hours a week? Is that worth it to you?
Very good. Who else has one? Go ahead, Deb.
Are you sick and tired of lockdowns and isolation and ready to have fun traveling?
Good. Good deal. Jess.
Haven't you ever wished you could duplicate yourself and be more than one place, getting more than one thing done at a time?
Love it. Priscilla?
Yes. Now, did you know that if you drive out of your own state and receive a moving traffic violation, that you may have to travel back to that state to appear in traffic court?
Good deal. Like that. Anybody else? Mary?
Are you dealing with an inner critic, or are people around you harsh and critical with their words towards you?
Good. Kate.
Did you know that you only have 7 seconds to impact? You don't get a second chance to make a first impression. Let us help you make it count.
Good deal. All right. We've got a few more people that hasn't went yet. Sandra.
Are you aware of your impact as a human on planet Earth?
Oh, nice. Nice.
Are you frustrated and exhausted? Where are you making yourself invisible in your life?
I'm loving these guys. Y'all are doing a fabulous job. Gary, have you thought about one yet?
Are you ready to own your career instead of your career owning you?
Oh, there you go. Y'all are smoking it today. Barry?
How do you keep looking for more effective health, wellness, and cleaning and beauty products every time you go shopping?
Good. Stevie?
I think she's frozen.
All right.
Is
salesperson when you build your business?
We did not hear that. You're kind of a little, I think
Frozen.
you're unstable right now. We'll come back and let you do that again.
She's in the midst of the transporter.
Is that what she is?
I hope all the
Bring her
molecules
back.
end up back
Bring her
in the
back.
organized fashion.
I think we're all unstable. That's normal.
She's breaking up. She's breaking up, Scotty.
Beam yourself up, Stevie.
Olivia, why
beamed
did you go
herself up.
into hiding? You think she's, I wonder, there she is. Have you got yours?
She was going to change her glasses.
Is that what it was?
Bruce, read the chat.
Who would like to go? Zach's
Hey,
dad,
it's
what was
Stevie. I
your
keep
name
getting kicked
again?
off. Maybe I can.
Stevie's
Rob,
back.
Okay. What was your name?
Rob.
Rob. Golly, I should remember that's my husband's name. Would you like to go, Rob? Do you have a hook?
Does your business accept credit card payments?
Good. There you go. All right, Olivia.
Well, a statement that I've been working on, you know, my 6 State and 6 statement. So mine is, I am compassionate about helping you create your digital legacy.
All right, but let's see here.
Nancy, can you
Yes,
hear me? It's
Stevie.
Stevie.
Hang on just a minute, Stevie.
Sure.
Olivia, can you do that like a question or something like that? Because
Have
I
you
know
thought-
that's what you are.
Have you thought about creating your digital legacy?
Oh, there you go. Okay, Stevie, go ahead.
Thanks, you guys. I'm sorry I'm having problems with the internet. Did you grow up thinking you would be a salesperson when you built your business? I did. So let me help you increase your revenue by confident communication and negotiation.
All right. Let's do another screenshot right quick because I think a couple more people came on. So if y'all look into the camera, 3, 2, 1. All right. Do you see how different that is? So whatever you say, that's your hook. It's going to make people lean in. And then our next component could be, you can do this every way you want, but we want to make sure we know what you do, how you do it, who you serve, what problem that you solve, all of those things. So who is courageous enough to go ahead and start their 30-second pitch, including your hook, and Miss Marsha will be our timekeeper.
I'll go.
Okay, and if I see her, I will mute you so that knows that you're over. Okay, go ahead, Kay.
Hi, I'm Kay, and my DNA is to serve. Beginning in 2006, I began focusing on health and helping others do the same. Did you know that genetics is the ammunition and our lifestyle pulls the trigger? Think about that for a moment. Are you where you want to be? It's not about a program. It's about your health, your life, your way. So let's do a discovery call. I would love to get to know you. Kay Lehman, #RockYourHealth.
How'd she do, Marsha?
34 seconds.
Okay, and I noticed you did not lead with your hook. So you need to move that around and put your hook up at the beginning to make us lean in and want to know more.
Okay.
All right. Who would like to go next? Go ahead, Deb.
Are you sick and tired of lockdowns and isolation and ready to have fun traveling? Hi, I'm Deb Ferrer, founder of Fun Travel. I promote premier products and services for discerning 40+ women entrepreneurs who are eager to enjoy extraordinary travel experiences. I've collaborated with an extensive network of entrepreneurs who provide world-class products and services that help you enjoy freedom, fun, and comfort as you travel. As a special bonus, I want to send you the free guide, Top 10 Tips for Safe and Fun Travel now. To get your free guide, contact me at deb@thrivingre.com, #funtravel. That's deb@travel-re.com with #funtravel.
How'd she do, Marsha?
53 seconds.
Okay. Down at the bottom on your call to action, all you need to do is to take advantage of this offer, type hashtag, whatever. Don't go into all your websites, all that stuff. They can find that in the chat. So that was something else. Okay. Make sure you come up with a hashtag at the end so that they will remember you.
Okay. Were you able to see this? Was this reverse?
Yeah, no, it's fine, but I think it would be distracting. I don't think you need to do that.
Thank you.
That last little piece on your offer, the first portion of it was good. We're going to go around one time and then we'll do some more. Vivian.
Yeah, I mean, but that's like not a real straightforward email address. So I thought it was kind of a good thing to actually see it if someone wanted to, because you got a dash in there.
Well, she'll have it in the chat though. So this is
Okay.
all about making a connection and making somebody want to contact her, not necessarily give all that stuff in the beginning. This should really be, why would anybody want to meet Nancy Gaskins? You know, make it so compelling that they can't
Why
help but
wouldn't
say,
they?
"Man, yeah, right." But anyways, that is kind of what we're trying to do. Who would like to go next? Vivian, you want to go next?
Okay, sure. Hold on. Next, okay. Hi there. Are you a business owner who has spent a lot of time, money, and energy trying to get your pitch just right, yet you still don't get the results you want when you share? My name is Vivian Geffen, and I help business owners go from left out to stand out by developing their speaker presence and honing their pitch. I have an upcoming workshop called Develop Speaker Presence. It's on special today, $45 for 90 minutes. Just put hashtag speaker presence in the chat.
Great job, Vivian. And you've never done that before. So that was really good. Now, one thing else I want to take a look at. Everybody look at your backgrounds right now. Let's see how we're set up, because that is a major component when you go into these networking events. If you've got anything distracting in your background, which I'm not seeing anything right now, I think everybody looks good. Just be mindful of that. Some of the things that I've learned, Olivia, was StreamYard and some of those places you can't have a virtual background in. Today we're going to be on Zoom, so we're going to be okay. So make sure if something happens and you're on a meeting and you're not expecting it, that you have a quick transition methodology that you can quickly switch over and have your background that looks decent. Okay, that was just a little side note, little tip from Nancy and Olivia. Okay.
No, Nancy has a swivel chair, so she just swivels to one corner from another.
to get it, my picture in the background. And you know, we're learning as we go along, but that's some of the things that, and you know, when you're on the phone, if you pick up that phone and you're doing that, whatever's in your background is going to be showing up.
And Vivian was 30 seconds.
Good deal. Thank you. Okay, who would like to go next? Kate?
I have a quick question, but we're going to be going through them a little bit, right?
Yes.
Okay. So just in my hook line, what I want to, last part of the hook line, I want to say maybe something a little different. Like, so what I'm saying is did you know you only get 7 seconds to impact? People see color even before they see style. You don't get a second chance at a first impression. What's the impression you're making? That's what I want to do. Okay. Is that too long?
No, I think it sounds good.
Okay. So I'll go.
Okay.
All right. Did you know that you only have 7 seconds to impact and people see color even before style? You don't get a second chance at a first impression. What's the first impression you're making? Hi, my name is Kate Unger. I'm an image and healthy lifestyle coach. I help busy entrepreneurs, speakers, and influencers look and feel amazing in less than 30 days using proven systems that work to elevate your health, amplify your visibility, your impact, and therefore your income. My offer later.
Yes, to learn more or take advantage of my offer today, type hashtag
Color Me Beautiful. Yeah.
Okay. Next. Go ahead, Richard.
Are you a people pleaser? Do you have trouble saying no? How would you like to learn how to save 10 hours a week by saying no to other people and saying yes to yourself? I'm offering a 2-session package for $225 to understand why you're saying no and why you're saying yes, and why no is such more powerful for you and more in your truth than saying yes to everyone else. Richard Transforms and call Richard Transforms. That's
okay. Hashtag Richard Transforms.
Yeah.
All right. Another little tip. Want to give you something else. Okay. Notice that we all have our names here. Our names are going to show up in the chat. We're going to be able to make sure that we save our chat. But have you ever considered putting something else down there that tells more about what you do? little teaser, maybe what you're all about. I have small business development in there, but Mr. Manning had talked about how you could use that as a marketing tool. You know, I really don't need my name on there because I've got what?
Your name's already in the background.
My name is already in the background. So I should be using that's valuable real estate. So you might consider coming up with something to change your name, you know, maybe put your first name and then in parentheses, if you wanted to, that, and then they can find you, you know, in the chat, but consider doing something like that, or maybe even your hashtag.
Yeah, it's got to be so that you can also, they can find you in the chat too. So it can't be really obscure or anything. So
yes.
So, but
yes.
ideally, yeah, it's just like your name plus hashtag or something like that.
And also note that when you're in full screen, it's going to look different than when it is on shared screen also. So, you know, if you had a full screen or a big monitor or something like that, you'll be able to see all of that. So right now you may not be able to see that. Okay. And Deb, I know you may not realize this, but if you could move your keyboard down every time you type, it's like we've got this monster coming through the screen at us. It's a little freaky.
Thank you so much. I
don't know if you can. You may not can, but
no,
just something to work on.
It's not the keyboard. Unfortunately, the camera is down by the keyboard instead of up.
Oh, that's weird, eh?
I know. So
is it built in, or can you move the camera up, or is it built in?
It's built in.
Oh, that's interesting.
I know.
Maybe
usually they're above the monitor. Okay.
Prop the computer in a stack of books or a box.
I do. I have it stacked up. It doesn't matter.
Deb, here's what I do. Get a spare keyboard, and either a wireless or whatever, or plug it in with the USB, and then the keyboard can go wherever you like. So down lower or whatever.
You know what?
I was gonna suggest that too, because I have one right here.
I do too. I use a separate one and I've got it plugged into my laptop, got my laptop elevated. But these are all good tips. Thank you.
Thank you so much. I so appreciate this. You know what? Yep. I'm going to get a keyboard now.
Yep.
Oh, right now. What about now? What about now? Come on.
She is not playing. She's
not an action taker, people. That is an action taker.
She must be listening to. She must be listening to Tony Robbins.
Hey, man, Amazon Prime, they are fast on it, aren't they?
Well, she's obviously paying attention to Tony Robbins. Like when is now a good time?
Yes.
Yes.
What about now? What about now?
NLP. With him.
Love that. Love that.
Thank you, everyone.
Okay. Next.
I was gonna say, like, if you're gonna type, maybe just turn off your camera for a little bit and then come back, so then we don't see the hands.
I think she'll have it here in just a minute.
I'll set it up.
Yep.
So Nancy,
okay.
something that I forget who the coaching was. I don't take the 3 seconds of my introduction by putting my name in, since my name is right here. So I don't waste the time doing that. But you got to make sure that your name is here.
Yes, that's exactly right. And that is what I'm doing as well, because, you know, like I said, we've got valuable real estate here. We've only got 30 seconds. So we want to make the biggest impact that we can in what we're saying. So would you like to go next, Barry?
I just actually add something to that. So as a person who is partially sighted, it's really helpful for the person to actually say their name for me, because I have issues actually seeing the print afterwards. So it's just feedback in terms of accessibility.
Yeah, and also it's not only that, it's even more powerful presentation when you include your name.
Well, the other side is, if you've got it there, it's going to show up in the chat. So you won't miss that, Laura.
What I'm saying is I can't read the chat easily during the session. So I make notes of people's names that I want to look for in the chat afterwards when I save it. So it's just I see like an out of focus picture, not to get into all the details. So I'm, working to deal with it. And that's just part of how I process. So it's just an accessibility awareness.
Well, thank you. Thank you for sharing.
Thank
Barry,
you.
Barry, would you like to do yours?
No, but I will.
Okay.
All right. So do you keep looking for more effective health, wellness, cleaning, and beauty products every time you go shopping? I'm Barry, and I'm a wellness ambassador for Melaleuca, North America's #1 online wellness shopping club. We're a factory direct USA manufacturer of over 450 products, almost 36 years old. We're the original green and the original essential oils company, so you can stop looking now. You're not making a buying decision, you're making a shopping decision. You just switch stores. My calendar has my chat in it. So in the chat, you have my calendar. So I can introduce you to Melaleuca, the wellness company. And in the month of May, only $1 for a full 12-month membership, and you still get $100 worth of free products in your first 5 months. I am the Melaman.
How'd he do, Marcia?
59 seconds.
Yeah, it's just like you need, I would say it's just drop off everything at the end because you're going to put the offer in the chat.
Yes, that'll save some time right there.
Can I ask a question at that point? Can I ask a question?
Sure.
Okay, please raise your hand if you read the entire chat after every event you go to.
Yes. I do. You do a
Yes, but
search.
notice that's only 5 out of 20.
But the whole point of this event is everybody's putting everything in the chat. So they're expecting everyone to look at the chat.
And my
And also
point
it's new
is,
people.
and they don't.
Well, and I don't read the entire chat, but I make notes of who I want to find in the chat. And
Right.
I scan
So do I.
it and look for those people.
That's why we need the hashtag so that people can jump to that in the chat. So, but you've only got 30 seconds total to get your little information in that. So yeah.
And I'm going to repeat again, the ClickFunnels guy and Dean Graziosi and Tony Robbins, because it's brilliant. Hook, story, offer. Hook, story, offer. Those are our 3 key elements to get in here and get out and make the most impact. So Barry, we'll come back to you in just a minute, kind of work and tweak that a little bit and see if we can't get that down to 30 seconds. Laura, welcome. I know you had to come in a little bit late today. We started off with an irresistible offer. We went around the room. So make sure that when you're in there, we do that. Everybody, we want them to have a hashtag at the end today and make sure that, you give love and they know that you're coming from our group when we go into this event.
Yeah.
So,
So you start with the hook, not the offer. Yeah.
Yes, the hook and not the offer. All right. Who'd like to go next and practice? Priscilla?
Okay. Okay. Now, did you know that if you drive out of your own state and receive a moving traffic violation, that you may have to travel back to that state to appear in traffic court? Well, if you have Legal Shield, you will be provided with a traffic attorney who will represent you in court so that you will not have to appear in person, saving you time and extra traveling expenses. Now, wouldn't that give you peace of mind? Well, I'm Priscilla Rose from Legal Shield, and I would love to talk to you and give you more information about the incredible services that Legal Shield provides. Because with Legal Shield, you will worry less and live more. Hashtag know your rights.
Marcia?
42 seconds.
Okay, a little bit over. A couple of things right off the bat that you can do is get rid of the now and the wells in front of your sentence. And that will, believe it or not, that will cut off, just a few things. Who has some other things that they can tell her that she can shorten that up a little bit? Anybody have any suggestions?
I would say something along the lines of, I want to say this with love, Priscilla. It's so obvious that you're reading it. So take a breath and I would say think about why that hook is important to you. So, hey, we're about to do a lot of traveling and have summer vacations. I know before I've been pulled over, my foot was a little heavy on that trip to Florida. And then I had this nightmare of having to deal with going back to the state of Florida and dealing with my ticket. Wouldn't you like to have the peace of mind to know that if you happen to have a traffic violation out of state, you won't have to deal with that? Let me tell you about Legal Shield. My hashtag is come and talk with me. Just a little bit more natural, a little bit more personal. That's just my thought.
Okay, thank you.
All
I
right.
know
Well,
I have a problem with it.
that's okay. We'll come back around, and if we have time, and let everybody do that again. Who would like to go next? Jess?
You guys have me all messed up with the hook now. All right, I got this. Hang on.
I can relate.
Let's see. I have never started it with the hook before. So the art of duplicating yourself. I am the Italian mother of 7. I'm Jessica Koch, and I know that we've all would love at some point in our life to be able to duplicate ourselves. I do sales and marketing consulting, LinkedIn social media training, and we have a done for you virtual assistant membership program so that when you're out there kayaking, hiking, on vacation, you can know and have the peace of mind that a million things on your checklist are getting done for you. I recently helped a client who now has the full contract for a $240 million campaign because of the back office work we were doing to support them. So if you'd like to grow your profits from seed to orchard, then reach out to me, hashtag harvest profits.
How'd you do, Marsha?
It was long, eh?
46 seconds.
Okay. As part of your hook, you can include that I'm the mother of 7. I'd do that right away. I'm the mother of 7. Go into your hook, and then that kind of will help you with the remainder of that, Jessica. But I think that right there would get everybody's attention.
Yeah, my
As a
Italian mother of 7 is
I'm a mother of 7, and many times I have, dreamed that I could duplicate myself. How about you? And then go into that. So I think that would be great. Anybody else have anything for her right quick?
Good.
Have you ever thought of just doing less? Like, I honestly just feel exhausted listening to you, and that drives me all the way away. Like, I don't want to hear
Mary,
that
we're
whole
here.
thing.
Let's keep this all positive and give her some constructive criticism on what she could do. But that all that other commentary we don't need. Well, it's a little rude. I'm sorry, but I felt like
I find her rude too. So it's both ways. It's too much. It's too much. It's too
well.
much.
That's what she does. She helps people because they're over busy and all of that. So anybody else?
Yeah, I guess my thought would be just to narrow the through line. I'm a mother of 7 children, in a sentence, why that made you learn you could duplicate yourself and how you brought that to your business, and boom. Because when you go LinkedIn, 240 million, that's like, it's huge. So just to make it a more narrow pipeline. Like if you listen to it again, I think you'll see. Like if you want to focus on the virtual assistant, like just keep that piece for this presentation. So it's clean.
Yeah, because I don't know anybody that couldn't use one, that's for sure. Right, Jeff? I mean, you do a million things. I do a few things, and I feel like, I'm always behind. So everybody could use your service.
All right. Anybody else? Yes, Deb.
I want to know who's your back office with the 7 kids. Who's your back office?
That's what I have. I have a whole back office.
All right. Next person. Go ahead. Deb?
Sick and tired of lockdowns and well, let me start from the beginning. I'm sorry. Are you sick and tired of lockdowns and isolation and ready to have fun traveling? Hi, I'm Deb Ferrer, founder of Fun Travel. I promote premier products and services for discerning 40+ women entrepreneurs who are eager to enjoy extraordinary travel experiences. I've collaborated with an extensive network of entrepreneurs who provide world-class products and services that help you enjoy freedom, fun, and comfort as you travel. Hashtag fun travel to get a free guide, top 10 tips for safe and fun travel now.
Marcia?
37 seconds.
All right, you're almost there.
All
Just
right,
tighten it up just a little bit. Livia?
Have you thought about creating your digital legacy? My name is Olivia. I'm a LinkedIn Vibe expert, and one of my favorite client stories is working with Laurie Scott. And through LinkedIn, I was helping her to increase her visibility, impact, and brand expression, and market herself as the Queen of Green. I can do the same for you. So I invite you to sit down with me for a LinkedIn Done With You profile session. Check the comments for a special offer today. Hashtag LinkedIn.
Oh, you're going to tug on our hearts today. For those of you who don't know, our Queen of Green passed away last week, and we're all just heartbroken over it. That was really wonderful of you to do that, Livia. What was your time, Marcia?
25 seconds.
Oh boy,
Spot
looky
on,
there.
girl.
Yeah.
Nailed it.
There you go. Okay.
I have
Yes,
just one
Livia.
comment. So you worked with her. So she what? Like, what was the outcome of it?
Part of my name is the Vibe. So I helped her with her visibility, impact, and brand awareness.
And she put the Queen of Green in there. You had the Queen of Green. Yeah.
Like she was able to market herself through LinkedIn as the Queen of Green. Could I say more about that, Vivian, do you think, or?
Well, yeah, I'm just curious, like, what happened then? You know, did she make money? Did she get speaking engagements? Like,
Well,
so
it's
she was,
marketing.
what came to her as a result of that?
She did get more speaking engagements. Yeah. Like
Oh, well, hey, I got it. For those of you who may not know, Lori passed away last week, and now we have a legacy. Due to LinkedIn, we now have a legacy of her videos on there that we can remember her forever or something like that. Touch on the heartstrings. Well, I mean, you can tighten that up. I'm just, thinking of, I kind of like what you said, thinking on there, Vivian, that you need to have kind of how that helped her. But now, thanks to LinkedIn, me working with her, we now have, her legacy will live on.
Digital legacy.
Her digital legacy will now live on. What do y'all think about that? Yay or nay? Too much? Not enough? Whatever?
I don't want to open it up all like by the way, but people know that we do have this digital legacy. Her digital legacy will live on LinkedIn.
Yep.
Yeah.
I like it. Okay, I'm going to be, I want to try mine because I never get to practice because I'm always facilitating, and I have a new one kind of tweaked a little bit. So I'd like your feedback. Eagles don't hang out with turkeys, chickens, and vultures. There's something magical that happens when you get a group of entrepreneurs from around the world in the same room together. You're encouraged, inspired, and you help one another rise higher, go further, faster. What I love most is the camaraderie, the friendships, and the willingness of every single entrepreneur to freely share their knowledge and expertise with one another. My name is Nancy Gaskins. If you'd like to know how to grow your business to a level that can fund the life of your dreams, a life worth smiling and talking about, come take us for a test drive, experience the magic, and see if we're a good fit. Type hashtag show me the money in the chat. What was my time, Marcia?
41 seconds.
Okay. What do I need to cut?
What was that last part? That last line before the hashtag?
Come take us for a test drive, experience the magic, and see if we're a good fit.
Okay, the one before that.
If you'd like to learn how to grow your business to a level that can fund the life of your dreams, a life worth smiling and talking about, come take us for a test drive and experience the magic and see if we're a good fit.
Yeah, I think I'd narrow that down to just to come to take us for a test drive and see if we're a good fit.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Get rid of that last line, or I would get rid of that last line. See if we're a good fit.
I would mention that you're introducing a community, or that you're founded a community, or that because you're like us, we don't know what it is.
Okay. I had that originally and I thought it was boring, that I
Well,
host,
just
the
you've found you're the founder of something that's growing, and you're inviting people. Like it's
Okay.
Emphasizing community, like
All
this
right.
online social community.
Yeah, I found it a year ago and it's growing. Yes.
Happy anniversary to me.
Yeah.
Oh, you should
To
start with that.
us.
Happy
To us.
anniversary.
Happy anniversary to me.
All right. Thank you.
Or something like come soar with the Eagles,
Yeah, I'm bringing an opportunity to check out a thriving community or called blah, blah, or something,
Yeah, because because we're talking about eagles and all these bird things. So test drive kind of throws us off. But I like what Bruce said about soar, fly, take us for a flight test, or
All right.
carry that theme over.
And be my wingman, right?
Don't get pecked by others. Yeah.
All right. Thank you.
Come soar with us.
All right. Who'd like to go next? Laura, you want to go?
Sure, I'll go. Thank you. Okay. So are you frustrated and exhausted? How are you making yourself invisible in your life? I'm Laura Feltz. I'm a transformation coach and hypnotherapist, and I work with successful, busy women who are putting themselves last. Imagine going on a vacation and actually not touching your technology and checking in with work, being fully present with your family. Well, my client recently came back from a vacation and that's what she achieved. If you want to book a discovery call with me, a complimentary 30-minute call, hashtag fill your cup first.
Oh, I like that hashtag. Marsha, how'd she do?
39 seconds.
Oh boy, you're right there. Just a couple more. Laura Armstrong, would you like to go?
And Sarah, I love how you voluntold us. Like it's just happening. Okay. Yeah. Okay, I'll go. Hey there, I'm Laura Armstrong, your leadership accelerator and communication expert. What does that mean? Well, as a 3-time world champion martial artist, I help you develop the skills, give you the tools, and map out the action plan to reach your full potential. And that's going to fast track you on the road to extraordinary leadership success. So join me on one of my upcoming 3-day workshops. If you want more information or just to connect with me, I'd love to hear more about you. Hashtag leadership in the chat. Thanks so much.
Marsha?
27 seconds.
Oh boy, spot on, spot on. All right, anybody else want to go? Go ahead, Mary.
All right. Are you tolerating harsh conversation within yourself or your relationships? Do you deal with a harsh inner critic or tolerate criticism from others? Or maybe are you just sarcastic all the time and you avoid expressing how you really feel? These are all examples of not authentically owning your inner voice. My name is Mary Long, and I am the co-author of the upcoming book called Be in the Conversation. I coach people in transforming their inner critic into their inner cheerleader and demanding respectful speech from others. Just hashtag be in a conversation. I didn't have to ask at the end.
It's okay.
Do that part yet.
Marsha?
33 seconds.
Pretty good.
Yeah, right on it. Right on it. Okay. Anybody else want to go before we go to our next little section here? Yes,
You wanted me
Stevie.
to go again?
Yeah, hang on just a minute.
I think Claudio had his hand up earlier.
All right. I'm sorry, Claudio. Let's let Stevie and then go ahead, Stevie.
Can you guys hear me okay?
Yes.
Oh, great. Okay, thanks. Did you grow up thinking you would be a salesperson when you built your business? Probably not. No worries. As a lifelong salesperson, I am ready to help you increase your revenue by confident communication and negotiation. My company is Succeeding with Stevie, and I'm Stevie, your beyond six-figure sales coach. My millionaire mentor would say to me, don't make the millions for the money, but for the person you will need to become. My offer today is a 90-minute business planning session for $90. Contact me for your free discovery call, hashtag beyond six figures.
Marsha?
37 seconds.
Anybody have any comments for Stevie, how she can tighten that up a little bit? You're just a few seconds.
I was gonna say, you know, maybe shorten up the actual specifics on the offer. And not just saying the offers in the chat or something like that.
Okay. Anybody else?
Yeah, I thought it was compelling.
Okay.
I thought it was very clear at the end. I love the 90-minute for $90 thing, and then come into this, like, it was just so clear who you are, what you did, and where it was going. It all was cohesive. It didn't go all over the map. It was just clear.
So I would just wonder about dropping the millionaire mentor, the piece about that, and really focus on them.
Okay. Barry, you want to try again?
I'll actually be Yoda and actually do it. So do you keep looking for more effective health, wellness, cleaning, and beauty products? I'm Barry, your wellness ambassador from Melaleuca, North America's #1 online wellness shopping club with over 450 products. We're USA made, factory direct, and the original green and essential oils company, so you can stop looking and just switch stores. My calendar's in the chat. Right now, we have a $1 membership for a full 12 months. I am hashtag the Meloman.
Marsha?
30 seconds.
Whoa, right on the money. Good job, Barry. Good job. Rob, would you like to go?
Sure, I'll try it. Does your business accept credit card payments? Hi, I'm Rob, and I work with retail and e-commerce business owners to reduce and or eliminate their credit card processing fees. A 20-minute conversation could put thousands of dollars to your bottom line. Hashtag Gulf Coast Payments.
All right, I have a suggestion on your hook. Now
Okay.
that I heard your pitch.
Okay.
Add to that, what was your first little hook that you said? What was your first sentence?
Does your business accept credit card payments?
All right. Now the next one you need to say, are those fees killing you? Or, you know,
Yeah,
something like that,
for
because
sure.
we are all experiencing that right now. So if you said that in the very beginning, I might think, yeah, I've already got, you know, yeah, I do. What about it? But the next thing would be that, and then you could go into your pitch. Anybody else have anything?
I was going to jump on the same thing. I totally agree by putting that on the top. Yeah.
Yeah. And I was going to say, Rob, if you could put your information in the chat, because since you're on Zach's thing,
right,
it's good as we save the chat to have all your information.
Thank you.
Okay.
And then you can rename that so it doesn't say Zach. You can rename that to say Rob.
I'm on his computer this afternoon. We were supposed to, yeah, I'll be on mine in the future.
Well, what we're going to say is you can do it like right now. There's 3 little dots in the top right corner. In the top right corner of your screen, click on those 3 dots.
You click on participants.
Nah, I don't see participants. I'll work on it. I'll get it.
Okay.
It's the 3 dots at the top of your picture.
Inside the Zoom. If you look and you find yourself.
Yeah, move your cursor around in it.
Move your cursor and put it on the top right corner, and there should be 3 little dots there.
And then
it says rename. Just change Zach to your name.
Well, so for me, it says all it says is pin or chat. Or no,
really?
Never mind.
Okay.
Back to sleep, Bruce.
Yeah, there you go. Got it.
All right. The next phase of this is I want you to put what you're going to copy and paste in our chat right now. And let's all go through there and look at it and see if we can give you some pointers. Yes, Sandra.
Can I share with you? I just came up with a new thing. If I can go.
We're gonna do that in just a minute, but let's do this first because we're running a little bit low on time, and then I'm going to give everybody.
What did you want us to put in? I'm sorry, I didn't understand.
What you plan on copying and pasting into the event today. That way we can look at it and we can give you some feedback.
Now,
It's
are
just
we-
your offer, right?
It can be what, your contact information
Yeah.
is important. Yes.
And your offer. Yeah,
Yes.
that's what I meant. Sorry.
Say, do we duplicate our pitch, like the oral pitch, and putting that into this chat?
I would not. I would include your hashtag for sure. You know what I'm saying? And maybe a tagline and then your contact or your offer.
When you hit enter, it you can't do
That's okay.
return.
No, you can't. I hate that about it. So don't worry about it.
And I would say, maybe create a little border, like little dashes or something to kind of help that stand out.
Or create it on a Word document, then copy and paste it, and then just paste it into the chat.
You have limited number of characters that you can put in there.
Yeah.
And coaching that I got, as she said before, I have a line at the top and a line at the bottom, which separates it from everybody else.
Yes.
All right.
So let's work on that for a couple of minutes and then put it in the chat because it might take you a minute.
I did one that included my 30 seconds, but then I redid it down bottom.
Anybody have any comments or suggestions on here? Let's see.
I just want to make a comment about the one that I just posted. It comes out double spaced and I'm not sure. When I take it from the Word doc, it's all single spaced.
All right, let's see here. Let me check mine because I just did the same.
Yeah, mine got truncated because I went over.
Do you know how many, does anybody know how many characters you're allowed on here? On your post?
I don't know, but when you paste, if you paste it in there, it'll truncate. So it tells you before you hit enter
Okay.
that it's then, what's really going to be posted.
Likely, if you got too many characters to post, then that's also longer than 30 seconds read time if you were to read it out loud.
But what we're posting right now is just kind of our offer and contact information, or what we're going to post in there. Not necessarily we're not going to post our, what we said verbally.
And it helps to separate into paragraphs or sentences, because when you read it in the chat, when you save the chat, if you don't, it'll just be one long group of letters and words.
I also recommend using some sort of symbol, like an arrow, right? Just to like point directions or highlight information.
And just to let you know, this is for, instead of hitting the enter, do a shift enter to go to the next line is how you do that.
Oh, good tip.
What?
Yeah.
What was that?
Yay.
Doing what? To do what?
If you hit enter, it's going to post into the chat. If you do a shift enter, it'll just go to the next line.
All right. That's key for in here.
I
That
don't
drives
know
me
what you're
crazy.
talking about.
Okay. Look at my post where it says, but creative solutions to exponentially grow your business. And I have a line there and then
I'm
to
looking
connect
for
and
your
learn
post.
more.
Hold on.
Okay.
Laura Phelps.
Bruce was telling us how to get over our shift.
Everybody needs to shift, right? Yeah,
I don't know. I don't know where your post is, Nancy.
Okay, well, if in your post you're typing and you want to add a line, a space, a line before you start something else, if you just hit enter like you normally would on Word or something, it's going to post it in the chat. It's not going to take you to another line. But if you want to take it to another line and have a line between what it is that you're typing, you would hit the key shift and enter.
Okay, got it.
Yeah. Anybody
That's
else
like
have any
what I-
other key
that's like
tips
what I
like
just
that? I
posted.
like that.
What I
What's that?
posted in there with mine is I've got my offer, then a blank line, and then my contact information. So that was the,
Nancy, what did you say?
I don't remember.
You said something you liked.
Um,
You were reading something.
I think it was the space in between, I think.
yeah, possibly. I've blinked since I talked.
Yeah, got it.
Oh, goodness gracious.
I don't know if anybody mentioned this, but it's a good idea to sort of mark out your area, like with some kind of line between the top and the bottom of your post.
Yeah, we were just talking
Yeah.
about that.
Okay.
Olivia, what was some of them? You said arrow.
Yeah, I'm gonna copy and paste some of these symbols you guys can use as kind of bullets. Hang on, let me copy and paste them over.
While she's doing that, but you want to shorten up the amount, like Stevie, you want to take out the last 5. So there's only 1 row, not 2 rows.
well, it depends on how wide you have your chat. You can widen or narrow the chat. So depending on, like for me, I can widen it out and it's on one line. It doesn't wrap, but
I put in the chat if you wanted to use some of these symbols, just, copy and paste. That will help you, to stand out, because people reading all this text like, oh, a symbol.
Thanks, Olivia.
You're welcome.
What you can do as well is put uppercase letters in some parts of your paragraph that you want maybe to come up. Maybe your offer or connect with me or a specific phrase or words. That also helps when there's a long text that someone has to read, kind of pulls you out.
Good idea. Yeah, make your name in caps.
Another problem if you're trying to do an additional post that I've learned, because I just did it and I didn't mean to. I thought somebody had come in between me, but I was going to do 2 different ones to see what it looked like in the chat, and it put both of them together. So
If you have it in a Word document, you just copy paste the paragraph that you want.
I did. And then I hit enter and I went and did the same thing for a new one to see what that looked like. And it put them from my view, it looks like one big old long post from me.
yeah, because nobody else posted between it. So yeah, just.
You got a lot of
Oh,
posts.
right. Yeah, right. You can see the colored outline behind it. There's a colored background, Nancy, and then there's a space between the 2.
Okay. Gotcha.
Well, this is so fun. Everybody's just experimenting at the same time.
Well, we you need that. you know, because we want everything to look good.
Yeah.
We want to represent, right?
Woohoo! Eagles representing.
Feel like we're back at school.
Well,
Okay,
Well,
kids, do your
Nancy was a
homework.
headmaster and principal and dean.
Yeah. They didn't
Copying
call me Nazi Nancy for nothing.
copying someone else's work is allowed here. So
Yes.
Oh yeah, that's the highest form of flattery. Copy away.
it's not. By the way, it's not copying; it's leveraging. Yeah.
Swipe files.
Swipe file. There we go.
Yeah, swipe files. Okay, we're going to have 30 minutes in between now and time for the event. So I'm going to let y'all go ahead and we're going to get off of here and let you practice a little bit and work on getting that exactly right. I'm going to keep the Zoom open just in case anybody wants to jump on and chat, you know, or ask a question or something like that. But if you would like to go ahead and leave and, you know, do whatever you want to do until our event. I'm so excited. Glad everybody's going to get to go. It's going to be a lot of fun, I think. And any closing comments or anything? Has this been helpful? Olivia said it has for her. She's liked it.
Yeah, here's what I need to say. I need to trust you all, and I mean y'all, in shortening my pitch, because I've worked on it so hard over all these years and changed it every time I get coaching. So I thank you. And don't forget to save the chat if you're getting off.
Yes, save the chat.
Oh, yeah.
I want to thank everyone for the valuable feedback. Thank you so much.
Our pleasure. Our pleasure.
Well, that's the other thing to just remember is on this event that we're going to be going into, we've got a 30-second time that we do everything. So this is one of the things that we need to have, like Nancy said before, we need a 30-second, 1 minute, 2-3 minute, different variations. So depending on what platform we're on and with the time limit that we have, we know which one to use.
and we're going to be scheduling those, and you'll know in advance when we're going to do those, but I want to go ahead and get us started on that because it is important. And you need, not necessarily that you want to be a speaker per se, but you have to have the communication skills and be able to represent your business and your brand and be able to communicate with folks. So it is important that you have each and every one of those prepared and ready at any given time. One of the things that Jessica talks about all the time is she gets a lot of speaking engagements, and I do the same because they know that we have stuff ready and that we can, on a dime, fill in for somebody. For example, I had a guest speaker today, and she contacted me last night, 10:30, 11 o'clock, saying that she couldn't be here today, which I told her it was fine. I was trying to figure out how I could cancel and reschedule her anyway without being rude. And, you need to have that opportunity because that might open the door for you. So we want you to be prepared.
Nancy?
Yes.
I have another background. It's my, my business card. So I don't know what you think about it, but I guess maybe my head is covering some of the wording.
Just move to the side a little.
Yeah.
What is it?
Move to the ID Shield side a little bit, and it's fine.
Yeah, I think it's fine because we can see
your chair over that way.
Well, I think right there where she's at, because it has ID Shield and Legal Shield right there, you can
And you
see
can see her whole name now.
Yeah, right there is good.
Looks good, Larry.
Now you can.
I know that's my husband.
And you can rename, right? Rename yourself because
Yes,
you have a name in the background already. So great idea. And I don't know, I think a brighter color would look really nice on you. Maybe purple to go with Legal Shield.
Oh, you mean a shirt? I do have a purple one.
Yeah.
Thank you, Livia. That was the other topic that I wanted to cover today, and I thought maybe I could get Kate to give us some branding information as she looked on what we were wearing.
Yeah.
Kate, I know
Hang on.
quickly, could you just look at us and see if we're standing out on camera?
Okay, hold on one second. Go back there. I was just finishing my typing.
I'm sorry.
I disappeared. Scanning, scanning, scanning.
Mary, I'm
Pretty
seeing
good.
your
Pretty good.
Mary, I'm seeing your green screen. I know you have that beautiful one that's got all of those colors that you had done before.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
something
Oh yeah,
like
I
that.
have a bunch of them. I love feedback on this because I've just kind of, I didn't know
Yeah.
what my offer was going to be, so I
Right.
chose blue because it was about conversation, and I was wearing a nice blue shirt today, and I got nice blue eyes, so I was
Right.
like, let me be plain. I'm
Well,
sitting in a
it
hotel
No,
looks
room.
like
put something else behind you for sure.
yeah, it looks like
Okay.
I'm just seeing the green screen instead of your background, but I know you've had a bunch of really nice ones that you've been using and it really pops.
Oh,
know
good.
it's
I
always-
thought they were too psychedelic. I thought I was stressing everybody out, being
No.
like too busy.
It's
Well,
I wasn't trying
so
to be
one of the
busy.
things that is always a challenge is making sure that we have enough light on our face and not too much. And then we've got the reflection in our glasses, which is kind of hard to avoid. If you have a ring light, I always try and have mine up. I have a tendency of going like this, so I think I need to wear different glasses on mine. But being aware of the shine in here, and if you're sitting in a place of darkness, Deb, half of your face is not there. So if you can swing yourself around to even facing, because I'm using a window today. This is a constant changing thing in the motorhome. It's kind of fun, but seeing where if there's a little shadow, that's totally fine. But if it's an extreme thing, and Priscilla, you're also very dark on one side. So whether you've got a light, you can just shift a little bit and just bring a little bit more light to the other side of your face.
Y'all ever seen
There you
something
go,
like
Mary.
this? It's a rope light. I want to bring your attention to this. Some of them ring lights can be real expensive. Like I used to work in theater tech. I worked backstage. I was quite literally the lighting designer, master electrician. So you can buy one of these rope lights. It's like an LED light. It'll unplug. I put this in my suitcase, y'all. I'm in a hotel room in Florida back here, and I have a green screen that folds up and it sits on the back of my chair. I can put it in an airplane and it'll come with me, and I can take a rope light. I just plug this in. I'm in a hotel room, ain't fancy. I plug it in over here, and then I can adjust the light to wherever I need, and it's quick and it's easy. It doesn't require a lot of structure or setup, and it looks really nice. So those are like $10 or $20. You can get them on Amazon. So maybe check into that if you don't have the budget or you don't like the circle in your face. This is also a little bit less harsh.
So,
Okay,
Mary,
so
are
Jessica,
you able to?
Jessica,
Mary, are you able to move your green screen up a little bit behind you? There we go.
There,
Jessica,
perfect,
like-
right
that's
there.
even better.
to reduce the light on your
Yeah.
screen. And do you also have a light behind your? Do you have a light that's also facing you?
Yeah, so all my light is coming from the other side of my screen. So I have a natural light of a window, and I have I actually have two lamps on either side. I only have one currently lit, and I don't have any light behind me. This is just the light that comes from all the light from the other side of the room.
Yeah, you've got a lot of you've got too much,
I've
probably
tried
just too much light.
everything with the glare. I don't know what else to do.
Well, see, because here's see, if I look up, you can see the light, right?
Mine's bad.
So depending on where your light is situated, as far as the height is concerned, if you can bring it up a little higher, you can you can at least reduce it, right? Because it is quite strong. I can hardly even see because I've got so much light coming in this window, but
Yep, and
yeah.
$30
So if you could raise that.
$34 at Best Buy, you can get a ring light, comes with a travel case, plugs right into your computer, 3 different color schemes. Works really great without a lot of money.
Oh, yeah. Can I reach it?
Here's a little makeup one I got for the phone, but it actually can just hook right on the camera. I mean, I have a big one too, but this is easy.
Have you been using that one clipped onto your computer?
No, because I have a big one that I actually end up using just a lot.
And so have you tried using the ELF just to see what the lighting's like?
Have I tried using the little one?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can do it right now.
Yeah, let's see what the lighting's like.
All
It's
right,
nice
hold
to
on.
have options, right?
It clips onto your phone.
I've got to get to the post office so I can be back by 2:30. Got
All right,
to
see
see
you
everybody.
guys.
Great job, everybody.
Oh, and they just hollered at me for a sound check, so I'm gonna have to end the Zoom, guys.
Okay, hang on.
Alrighty.
I'm gonna
All right,
save the
save
chat.
your
Hold on,
chat.
save the
Save
chat.
your chat.
Save chat. Save chat.
Don't forget to show the love.
See you guys soon.
See you later.
Bye.